Yep. Oh my God. See, I told you, this is how millionaires are made. Everybody was panicking. Question is, what did you do? Did you panic? Or did you seize the opportunity? Oh my God. Anyways, yeah. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money. And so am I. And that being said, let's grab a sip of coffee from my Kaspa Maxi mug. Everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Kaspa. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. You know the drill, right? First, we will look at market performance, okay, for the past 24 hours. Trumpicious Magicious, bro. That guy is something else. He is something else. Right after that, we check out prices in details. And after we're done with that, we will check on our positions. Are we out of Reg City yet? Yeah. But before that, again, market crash, right? Everybody and their grandmama was busy running. Yo, the mountain is on fire. Yay, everybody crying and jumping into the water and trying to save themselves, blah, blah, blah. Question is, did you make a move? And if you made a move, what move was it? Ask yourself that. What move? Were you closing your positions? Were you buying more? What move? It doesn't matter. Although if you ask me, I will say get Kaspa, but hey, I'm not your financial advisor. The coins that you were all bullish on, Bitcoin, the dying one, Ethereum, the Crashilandia, Solana, the Hackylandia, Sui, whatever, meme coins, shit coins, grandma's coins, whatever you want to call them, they were all on sale. Did you make a move? You see what I always tell you? This is how millionaires are made. This is how people make a difference in their life. I bought Kaspa yesterday when it was falling. I was trying to buy at 1 cent, but I couldn't. But at least I got in, I think it's like 2 to 3 cents, thereabout. That's when I bought it. And if I tell you that today I have 6x my money, you will not believe it. Because, hey, I have 3x my money. You will not believe it. Because, hey, from 2 cents or 3 cents all the way back to 6 cents. That's where we are today. If you had put your money in when it was crashing or when it went down, you would have made more money than the past 6 months of waiting. And now imagine when that thing goes up there to $1. That means you had that one chance again to get in at the lows. Now, I know a lot of people still call me crazy when I say, oh, Kaspa to $10. You still call me crazy about it. But think about it for a second. This reset that just happened in the market wiped everything clean. Which means people are now going to start looking to where to invest their money. People are now going to start looking at, because people are now going to start looking at, okay, where can I multiply my money more? And as you can see right now, Bitcoin is under heavy questioning. Under heavy questioning because nobody can understand why would Bitcoin fall from 123,000 all the way down to 103 or 101,000 in 15 minutes. We're not talking about over the course of 5 or 6 hours or something like that. No, 15 minutes. You saw that candle, right? Now everybody's saying, yeah, decentralized Bitcoin, secure Bitcoin, blah, blah, blah. Look at what happened. Which again, I've been telling you, I'm not surprised those kind of things will happen. Because when people are telling you Bitcoin is a store of value, yeah. You see, Bitcoin lost that much value. But if you look at gold, gold went from, I think it was 4,000 to 3,900. Not me talking about it. Look, just look. This is the gold chart. 1 week. See? We went from all the way, okay, from 4,060. If this thing is a little bit like that. See? That's the price right there. 4,060. Okay? To yesterday when it fell, 3,900. Thereabout. See? From 4,060, 3,900. That's how much gold fell with the all turmoil that was going on. But Bitcoin, my friends, Bitcoin Bitcoin fell from 125,000 all the way down to 101,000. Now you tell me, is that a store of value for you? I am very interested in knowing. Is that a store of value? But anyways, yeah, the thing here is, everybody was telling you, no, stay away from the crypto market. I even heard some people saying the bull run was over with. I even heard people say it. While on my channel here, I might not be using your well-known Fibonacci's or ABCs, grammar to Uncle Tommy, me, all that nonsense. No, but you know, sometimes when you start to look at the market in one way, you start to catch the drift slowly. Okay, like I was telling you guys, I've been for how many months, how many weeks now, I was telling you guys, pay attention to the 29th. Yeah, I was wrong by a couple days on that one, although I thought it was going to be probably 3 days before, 3 days after. But yeah, it happened a little bit later. Like I said, I fell for it too myself, because once Trump said, oh, we are going to sit down with China and do blah blah blah, I said, yeah, maybe I should just relax. But y'all know, yeah, y'all know already, Trumpicius Magicius doesn't play. Like a Sam, tariff. And there you go. There you go. It happened, right? But when it's happened, again, the question is, what were you doing? Right? I could have been sitting there crying. Like, again, I use myself as an example. That's me. When my trades got liquidated, I could have sat there, cry about it, or make an excuse, or blah, blah, blah. I would have done that. Yeah. But once things like that happen, mindset, my brain just switch into hustle mode. What I gotta do? Oh shit, Kaspa is going down. Kaspa is going down. Yeah. I need to get some more. I need to buy some more. Start looking to where to buy. That's what I did. As soon as I was happy, but uphold, because uphold kept coming up and down. Sometimes it will open, sometimes it will disable. Open, disable until I couldn't buy much. So I bought some there. I bought some on Kraken and blah blah blah. So I started going. I'm happy. I'm happy because that opportunity that came, I was able to put my bag. I am now above 700,000 Kaspas on my spot. Okay, and then after I was done with that, I was like, okay, now I lost that trade. I need to open another one, or at least need to get it started. Which, as the time go by, I will scale it up. Started looking at. None of them would let me. Wix Exchange wouldn't let me. Bydfi. The only one that could let me open a trade at that low was Phemex. So I opened another position on Kaspa on Phemex, which again I'm about to show you. That's what I'm telling you. It matters when you do stuff, because when everybody was panicking, I was looking for those opportunities. And years to come, the years are coming. And somebody usually said, the other guy said, man, I can't wait 5 years, man, it's too long. And I sat there and I said, if by 2011 you would have bought Bitcoin, let's just say, because Bitcoin was cheap, you put in $5,000 and you have 5,000 Bitcoins. Today, we are talking about almost 15 years later. Would you remember that Bitcoin was that cheap? Would you? He didn't say anything. The same thing I'm telling you with Kaspa, but with a pinch of salt of difference. With a pinch of difference. The difference is that now everybody and their grandmama knows what blockchain is. BlockDAG is. And not just that they know what it is. Everybody knows you can make an insane amount of money with cryptocurrencies. Everybody knows. That's why you see meme coin come out, everybody and their grandmama, they flocked in there because they want to make that money. Everybody's thinking about the Lambo. Now, everybody who knows about Bitcoin still doesn't know about Kaspa. That is the advantage that you and we have. We can still get in there, accumulate as much Kaspa as possible, and nobody, by the time everybody realizes what Kaspa is, we would have a position in. You understand? If I can make it to 1 million Kaspas before everybody and their grandmama start stepping in, I'm happy. Because again, Kaspa will not take 15 years like Bitcoin. It will not take that long for Kaspa to hit $10. Trust me when I tell you this. It will not take that long. Hell, I am standing here looking at next year. By the end of 2026, going to 2027, you might be looking at Kaspa at $10. Why? The financial institution is changing. The world as we know it is changing. And yet, a lot of people still don't pay attention to it. The time for you to get that generational wealth for yourself, for your children, for your generations and generation coming behind you is now. Now, I don't know what your mindset is, but mine is exactly that. That's why you see, I've already started teaching my next generation, which is my son. I have already started teaching that boy, because that boy is 9 years old, yeah, but he's a carbon copy of his father. Okay, I have already started teaching my son how the world works, and I hope you are doing the same thing with your children. Because listen, at home, they are safe. They have everything. You know, nobody, like they usually say, nobody will ever look at you like your parents do. Oh no, I know there are some assholes out there, but anyways, nobody will ever give you that love. That's why, no matter how the baby look like, the mother always said that her baby is the most handsome or the most beautiful one. Even though the next door neighbor is saying that that's one ugly ass baby, but the mom will always say, yeah, my baby is the most beautiful, the most handsome one. You understand? So if you extend that, start teaching your children right now, that generational wealth is right now. The same thing I'm doing. Like I said, I'm not going to say, I don't know, I'm not going to tell you how to raise your kids, but what I'm doing, I'm teaching my son, my children, I'm teaching them the value of everything right from the get-go. That way, what I get right now, when I hand over that hat, they will know what they're holding. Again, now, market crash, what did you do? Did you position yourself into that wealth? Or were you busy running? The mountain is on fire. What did you do? See? Opportunity comes in the places that you were not even expecting it. Like I explained yesterday, yeah, I was mad because I lost my positions. But my new position that I opened, that single position, if things play out the way I know they're going to play, that single position is going to make me more money than every other position that I lost. All combined together, more money. Why? Because I was able to get it at the lower price to go. Right now it's sitting in profits, but I'm not a day trader. You guys already know that. If I was a day trader, I would have taken profits for that. But that is not a topic for today. Today is, where do you have your mindset? What do you really want? Because again, if you know what you want, when the market goes down, you are not going to be running around crying about price. You are going to be running around looking to where to get in, for where to accumulate. Okay, I don't care what coin you believe into. You believe in Bitcoin, you would have got Bitcoin at 103,000. You believe in Ethereum, you would have got Ethereum. How low did it go? 2,500, 2,700, something like that? You would have got more Ethereum. You believe in Crashilandia, Solana, you would have got it dirt cheap yesterday. You believe in the raccoon, you would have got the raccoon even without the fur, without the skin yesterday. See what I mean? That is exactly where your mind, your hustle mode, your mindset need to be at. Everybody was running, oh, let's try to close our position, let's try to sell because the market is going down. You should have been like, okay, let me try to find if I can get this dip, if I can get as much coins as possible. Okay, that's what you should have been doing. And again today, see, I'm telling you, yesterday I bought, when it crashed, I bought over 48,000 coins, 48,000 Kaspas. Okay, look at how much they are today. See, opportunity. And imagine they goes to $10. How much does 48,000 coins is gonna be? See, that's what people are not looking at. Everybody, like yesterday, I'm telling you, man, Bitcoin maxis, they are all much more Fred Krueger, whatever you call him. Fred Krueger, he is, I think that guy has some Kaspa-phobic. Kaspa-phobia, that's what he has. The whole entire market crashed, but he only looking at Kaspa's price. I'm telling you. And these are the people that once the price get up there, they are going to cry. People are going to hit their head against the wall that they did not see that opportunity coming. And I've been here day after day, hour after hour, trying to tell you, you want to be rich, you want generational wealth. Look what is going on right in front of you. We are transitioning. Quant went down to what, 50 something dollars. Quant, look at where it is back today, almost at $100. If you would have bought Quant yesterday, see what you would have got today. And that's exactly what people are not looking at. Everybody and their grandmama's just busy trying to blame, oh, Trump this, Trump that, Trump this, Trump that. Man, listen, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. If I had insider information, I would have done the same. Okay? It's not a crime to make profit. A lot of people do it every time. I would have done the same. What he did what he had to do to get his wealth. Okay? He did not come to your house and cry about it. The same thing you are supposed to be doing. Not crying. Instead, you are supposed to look for those opportunities when they happen. Don't go blaming your neighbor, blaming anybody. No. Put on your big boy plan, your big boy pants. Assess the risk. How much risk can you tolerate? That's why I usually tell you guys, just buy on spot. Do not go and do leverage, because when you do leverage, a lot of people lose money and they don't know how to react. You see a day like yesterday, right? You now understand why I don't use stop losses. Do you understand? I got liquidated yesterday because I got careless. I should have just scaled up my positions a little bit more and they all would have survived this. But hey, things happen. I learn. Right? Now I learned my lesson. And trust me, it ain't going to happen again. Right? So yes, you need to assess the risk. How much risk can you take? If you can't handle the heat, stay away from the kitchen. It's a common say out there. It's a common say. But don't let the heat keep you away from the riches that you deserve, from the wealth that you deserve. And I'm saying it again, Kaspa, Quant, those, my friends, those things, Jasmine, Cubic, those things, they are your keys to that generational wealth. For yourself, for your children, for your children. If you play your cards right, you are going to make your family wealthy. Again, if you don't come from a millionaire family, make sure that a millionaire family comes from you. If you don't do that, I don't know how selfish you gotta be, but hey, everybody has their own ambitions. Mine is exactly that. I don't come from a millionaire family, but I will make sure that a millionaire family definitely comes out of me. As you guys can see, I have started teaching my next generation, my children. I've started teaching them. Okay? Anyways, yeah, let's go right quick. Let's go look at the market. I know a lot of how many of you are regretting right now? How many of you are regretting it for not getting in yesterday? How many? See? But anyway, let's go look at the market. Let's see how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours. And bam, there you go. See? I don't know what the hell COAI is. I don't know what that is. But anyway, let me check right quick. What is this? $12 to what in the whoa, 4,000%. Oh, I'm staying away from it. So anyways, now as you can see, Bitcoin is taking off. What do you see? The entire market is doing the same. Like I always say, market, pay attention to the market. Money is not going to trickle down. We've said it here before. Money is not going to trickle down. Pay attention to the macroeconomy. I told you, right? Tariff, bam, Bitcoin, drop, altcoins, even dead. Well, now, oh yeah, we're gonna think about maybe we're talking to Xi Jinping again. Oh, okay, Bitcoin up, altcoins up. Money is not gonna trickle down. The only thing I hate about this market is like, yeah, you trying to pinpoint, like at least give you an idea where it's gonna top. Is getting more and more difficult because we don't know exactly what our Trumpicious magicians is gonna come out and do or say, or what our good uncle out there, Powellcius, is gonna come out and do. We don't know. So yeah, we're starting to look at it like, okay, let's pay attention to a couple of things. But the most important thing is macroeconomy. If you pay attention to macroeconomy, you'll be fine. Pay attention to that. I told you, money is not gonna trickle down. It's not gonna do that. One day they will come out and be like, you know what, the hell with it. The bull run is over. I'm telling you, because rate cuts are not what you thought. Now look at the markets. Look at the tariffs and all that stuff. Things are beginning to happen because the rumors in the street right now is that, okay, I think they're going to reverse. Instead of rate cuts, they're going to do rate hikes. Because like I told you, the dollar is losing value fast. So yeah, they need to fix that, and that's what they're doing right now. Anyways, now let's go back right quick. Let's go back again. We're gonna start with King Kaspa, KAS, and what we have here. For the past hour, 0.2% down, 5.7% up on the day, 17.1% down on the week, 30.3% down on the month, and 55.5% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.63 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $92.39 million. Now we look at Jasmine, or no, Quant, QNT, the banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. 1.4% up the last hour, 4.8% up on the day, 9.3% down on the week, 9.8% down on the month, 39.5% up on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.36 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $30.96 million. Okay, now we pay attention to the cubic, high risk, high reward, and we have here 1.7% down the last hour, 10.5% up on the day, 17.9% down on the week, 31.1% down on the month, and 8.9% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $202.28 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $4.85 million. Looking at Jasmine, the Japanese Bitcoin, we do have here 0.8% up the last hour, 9.4% up on the day, 14.3% down on the week, 26.4% down on the month, and 43.2% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $527.81 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $58.74 million. Now, last but not the least, Bitcoin, Jonathan's turtle. We do have here 0.5% up the last hour, 2.8% up on the day, 6.9% down on the week, 1.3% down on the month, and 83.2% up on the year. Sitting at the market cap of $2.28 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $88.92 billion. See? Bitcoin is doing its thing. I don't know what to tell you. See, Bitcoin is going up on the hourly, on the daily. And again, look at what the altcoins are doing on the hourly, on the daily. Everybody and their grandmom is also going up. Money is not going to trickle down. It's not going to happen. Anyways, now let's go look at prices in details right quick. And we're going to need our good friend Trading View for that. Let's see the correlation. Dixie going down, Bitcoin going up. Yeah, that's what we want to see. Okay, now if you look at charts, yesterday I told you it was going to be a V-shaped recovery. Okay, this is the 1 hourly on Kaspa. What we are looking at right now is a very bullish reversal pattern. Okay, we call it Adam and Eve. Okay, you guys remember that pattern, right? Adam and Eve is a very, very bullish recovery. Okay, like first of all, it forms a V shape, which is Adam, then you have Eve, like that. Once we break the resistance, this thing comes up, and up we go to go try this resistance again. Okay, so yeah, everything is playing according to plan. And then if you look at one thing, like I always told you guys, okay, ribbon is number one. It's still red, but it has begun to curve upwards. Okay, that's the number one thing. The number two thing you have to look at is that look at the moving average. Like I always say, price always gets attracted to the moving average, right? So I'm expecting this thing to go and try that moving average, climb on top of it, try the resistance, climb on top of it, up we went, right? Because all this move that you see, this entire move right here should not have happened. Should not have happened. It was just something that our good friend magician, Trumpicious Magicius, caused. And yeah, so yeah, it's going to be a quick recovery to where the prices were before you can even say hello. Okay, for the next let's say 2 weeks or so, you're about to see prices of everything back to where it should have been, and you will see it again. Okay, now if you look at it on the 4 hourly, let's see the same thing on the 4 hourly. You see the ribbon? It has started to curve. It hasn't turned green yet. And on this time, look at where the moving average is. 7.6 cents. Okay, so again, price always gets attracted to the moving average every time. You can check my videos, and I've been telling you that's the simplest trick ever. So when you look at the ribbon, you see how it starts to curve, and then you look at price, then yeah, you know a reversal is about to happen. That's why I am not worried about it. Look at the RSI and MACDs. Everything got reset when the market crashed. Everything got reset, and yet everybody and their grandmama was trying to run away. If you took the opportunity, yes, right now you are sitting in some good profits, right? So yeah, everything is playing according to plan. And the most bullish part of it is that when you look at it on the daily, not only the daily, on the weekly, look at where the moving average is. Look at where the moving average is. See, 8.5 cents, and look at where the price went. So yeah, price always get attracted. It's going to happen sooner than later. It's going to go there. And again, when you look at where the price action is, this price is supposed to come back in here. Okay, it's going to be a V-shaped recovery like that. Come back in here, use that support, try the resistance above, and up we went. You're about to see it. So yeah, bull run. This right now, my spark that rapid, how you say, like Bitcoin for example, a rapid acceleration to $150,000. You're about to see it, because many people now, those big money, they made a lot of money out of it. So if they put all that money back trying to make profit, make more profit than they already did, it's going to pump the market harder than you even think, right? So everything is playing according to their plan, and you and I, we are just riding that wave. If you're checking out and you can't take the opportunity, I don't know what to tell you. You are always going to be missing the opportunity. You need to have that mindset. You need to have that mindset. You want to make the money, right? Now, that's why I'm saying, like, most people looking at it, for me, price target has not changed. It hasn't changed at all. Again, look at how fast that week, look at how low it went, and look at how fast they bought it. Look at it. That's funny. So that's why I'm saying price target has not changed for me. If you ask me, I am still expecting the 12.5 cents to be the major resistance, then 15 cents. After that, we have 19 cents before we start testing the all-time high and going into price discovery. Yeah. So yeah, for you can sit on the side and cry about it, or you can make moves. You can make serious moves and make serious money with this market. I'm telling you, you can make serious money with this market. It's not time for people to cry about it or anything else. Because if you start to cry, you are going to lose a lot of money. And you are going to lose all the available opportunities, okay? Anyways, now let's go look at Quant right quick. Man, everything is just Kaspa for me. I'm a Kaspa maxi. Let's look at Quant, QNT, the banker's coin. And the coin a lot of people love to hate. See? Just like I said, it was a fake out. Look at the ribbon. Still red, but that thing is about to turn green, right? It's about to turn green, and before you know it, it's going to start climbing like crazy. That's what we have going on right now. Price has already climbed above the ribbon. I'm expecting it to turn a couple of hours from now. We're about to see it to turn green, and it will start to go. Nothing has changed other than people try to manipulate the market and shake a lot of people out. If you look at it on the 4 hourly, you will see the same thing. See the ribbon? It has already started to curve. Okay, go look at MACD and RSI if you want. Some people even say, I even tell some people sometimes, you can add the Bollinger Bands or the alligator indicator. You can always also see that it will tell you this thing is already started a reversal. A lot of people now have a lot of money to invest. Those of them who didn't lose and panic. Okay, that's what is happening right now. Do not fall for it and miss your opportunity, because hey, a lot of people who know how to position themselves, they're about to make a lot of money. I don't know about you, but shit, I'm on that boat. that's where I am. If you look at it on the daily, the same thing, right? See the ribbon? See how fast? I mean, it is so amazing. Like the way they push the price all the way down there, and how fast they bought it. Like they bought it. It was, you would have, if you was watching this thing on the 15 minutes chart, because I was watching it on the 15 minutes chart. I was trying, while I was looking for a place to buy more Kaspa, right? I was watching it, and if you see how fast this thing went, that was crazy, absolutely crazy. But look at it now. It's back again, right on the price that everything was. See? Right on the same price. So yeah, did you take advantage? Or if you did not take, I don't know about you. If you ask me, again, just like Kaspa, my price targets are still the same. Because one thing you will understand here, again, look, even after the price fell like this, look at that ribbon, still green. It is still green. The wick, the wick has not closed yet. Look at the ribbon, still green. Money is not going to trickle down. People are going to make money by taking opportunities. Again, for me, my price targets are still the same. $125 first. After that, $151, then $164. Once we manage to close a daily candle above that, we'll be looking at $176. Next target will be $230, because there's not much resistance in between those. And above that, there's not much resistance at all, which means Quant will be hitting all-time high and then into price discovery before you can even say hello. Okay? It is happening. I mean, we don't have time to cry. I'm here, I told you. I do not want to be working for anybody after I'm 45. That's my entire plan. I don't know about you. But anyways, let's go look at Bitcoin right quick. Let's see. Bitcoin, this one. See? Just like I told you. I mean, it caught me. I will admit, it caught me off guard. Because, yeah, I did relax. Thinking like, oh, and it won't happen again. Because this move that we saw, I was expecting it on the 29th. That's what I was expecting. To be honest with you, to be completely honest, I thought once we hit the 29th, this thing was going to do this and then up. That's what I thought. But again, our magician played us a trick. That's why we saw this and then bam, up. So now what you're looking at, okay, what you're looking at is this going, this right here, okay, excuse me, my thing, this right here is going to go back to this level where it was. That's what you're looking at. So you're going to see something like a V-shaped recovery like this, and then up, continue going. That's what you're going to see. So yeah, you want to sit around and cry about it, that's your problem. That's not mine. If you look at it on the daily, it's even tells you even more, because again, what I usually looking at, I look at, man, I can't talk today, is first is the ribbon. See, despite all that bad price action, ribbon still green. Despite that, that tells you again that, yeah, this was manipulation at its best. The manipulation that went on. So yeah, prices are going to continue the track upwards to $150,000 to $160,000. That's what I'm telling you. Once we get there, we will reevaluate the market, because most people still don't see it. Again, we could argue the fact that market could go into 2026, but looking at the Fed and looking at the macroeconomy, that's where my doubts are. That's why I'm telling you, I'm going to take it step by step. We hit 150,000. Guess what I will do? I will look at the Bitcoin chart. I mean, Bitcoin Pi top indicator. I'm looking at that. I'm paying attention to that. Okay? Yeah, if you run into 2026, which, yeah, the possibilities are very low. Because right now, if you go look at the US, the dollar, we are really hurting. So I don't think they are going to do anything to jeopardize that and pump the market. But oh well, let's watch and see what happened after that. Anyways, now, let's go look at my positions right quick. As you guys know, I had 6, but right now I only have 2. I will keep opening. In the upcoming few more weeks, I will start opening more and more and more to go back to my 6 positions where I had them. But anyways, before we do that, please, like I always say, do not get into leverage trading if you don't know what you're doing. Okay? Because leverage trading, as you saw just a couple days ago, is the easiest way you can lose your money. You need to have that mindset. If you don't have it, please just stick to spot trading. Okay, just stick to spot. Because again, if you don't know what you're doing, you will become the newest member of Rex City. Now, but if you want to try it and you want to learn how to do it, and again, nobody taught me. I learned by myself. I trial and errors. If you want to do it that way, down below, I do have Bydfi, Phemex, Margex, and Wix Exchange. Sign up following those links, okay? Once you sign up, meet their deposit requirements, they are going to give you free money. Once you get the free money, please take $20 out and start practicing. Opening trade, stop loss, scale it up, scale it down, all those kind of stuff. Now, if you can turn $20 into 40, okay? And then if you can turn 40 into 80, 80 into 160, you can do that, then you are ready. You can start using big money, okay? You can start doing that. And those of you who want to learn how to trade stocks and ETFs, like me, I'm not trading them on that platform, but I'm using it to teach my son how to trade. Personally, I use Robinhood. But anyway, if you want to do that, okay, please, down below, there is a link to Acorns. Acorns, they will give you $5, no question asked. It's not big money, yeah, but it will start you from building your own portfolio. Okay. Anyways, now let's go look at my positions right quick. First, we're going to start with Bydfi, which you guys already know. I am trading just quant right there right now. I need to open a Kaspa trade on that one. As you can see, my overall today is now up to $7,200 approximately. Yesterday, I saw this thing go down to $4,000. we have started again, right? Okay, so if you look at my contracts, you will see quant is back up to $93. My contract, you see, instead of I was down when it crashed, I went down to I think it was like 40% or something. But today, yeah, I'm still down, but it's just 18%, which is $1,600 approximately. So yeah, let's watch and see. That's where we're going with this, right? So now, last but not the least, we are going to look at Phemex. On Phemex, I opened that position as soon as I could on Kaspa, because I'm telling you, Kaspa is going to make me a lot of money with it. Today, as you guys can see, that position is up $3,100 approximately, right? Now, if you go look at the contract, you will see that here, come on, why is this thing this way? You will see that here, let's go back. I am already up 108% because I put in 1,400. That's what I put in, and already multiply my money already. See, I am up 108%, which is $1,500 approximately. And the reason I'm telling you this is because, like, see, for example, if Kaspa goes back to all-time high, this 1,400 will be worth $25,000. See, that's only going to all-time high. If we go to 50 cents, oh, come on. If you go to 50 cents, this would be worth $76,000. Okay, this $76,000 with my other position was only possible if we had gone to $1. But look at this. This one, if we go to $1, this will be worth $160,000. Okay, then a lot of people call $3. At $3, this will be worth $500,000. See, that's what I'm telling you. The opportunity was there. Did you take it? Were you able to take it? My mindset would not let me rest. Okay, now if I decide to leave this trade open until 2026 or whatever, let's see what Kaspa does after the IGRA lab, Sparkle, and all that stuff, and God gives me that opportunity and Kaspa goes to $10. If Kaspa goes to $10 and I still have this thing open, it will be worth, look at that, $1.6 million. Is it possible? Yes, I'm telling you, it's possible. But yeah, let's watch what the market does. Let's see. Because again, like I said, the money I'm going to make from this and my other positions that I'm opening, I will buy more Kaspa on spot and I'll try to short the Bitcoin with it. But let's see. Let's see how things play out from here. But anyways, now, let's go look at Acorns, my son's trading account on Acorn, because the entire market crashed yesterday too, right? So we got to see. The way I'm looking at it, wow, okay. He's still doing good, $301. He's still doing good on that. So looking at this portfolio, let's see his portfolio. He's up 0.44%, not bad. And stocks, 145. Yeah, I do remember that fell because instead of 141, I think it was higher. The S&P 500 was higher than that. IJH, okay. He's still doing good. I'm telling you, he ain't that bad. He's doing good for a 9-year-old. So yeah, he's doing pretty good. I like the way his portfolio looks. Anyways, yeah. Again, that was the opportunity. Did you cry? Did you panic instead of buying some more? Did you panic instead of opening more positions? What exactly did you do? I am very interested to know what you did when the market went down. So please, please, please don't forget. Don't forget to to mention it, okay? Anyways, thank you very much for watching my videos. Please don't forget to subscribe. I am trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers, okay? Don't forget to like and comment. Like I said, I want to know what you did. Did you cry like everybody else? Or were you looking for positions to open like I did, okay? Or were you buying on spot just like I did? And also don't forget to share so that other millionaire-minded attitude like you and yours truly, we all can see these videos and the family can grow. Again, you never know what you're going to learn from a stranger, right? Until I see you in my next one, let's get that money.